Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, people on YouTube, and welcome back to William in Japan. Great weather, stupid traffic. Yes, we are in Golden Week. Every year, early May, end of April, there's a string of national holidays in Japan. So for this year, if you take 3 days off, you get a 10-day vacation. Well, that also means everybody's out, so everywhere is crowded. Now let's head across to Chiba to our destination, Route 88, and hope we get a bit more luck over there. See you in a bit. Right, welcome back, folks, as we enter Route 88. For those who are familiar with this channel, have heard of the name of Momiji Line, the Maple Line, the Maple Road in the Chiba Prefecture. Well, Route 88 runs parallel to that. The Momiji Line is actually right on our left of this road. So the Momiji Line is more fast-sweeping, nicely paved roads. On the contrary, Route 88, as you can see here, is less maintained and a bit, well, somewhat more technical, if I may put it that way. But the road surface definitely isn't as smooth. So the pace here is definitely somewhat slower. Chiba as a whole, most of their roads are pretty well looked after. But in this case, Route 88 may need some love here and there, but it's still not like big potholes or tons of gravel in the middle of the road. It's definitely still serviceable, as we can see here. Alright, so the last video you might have saw the Ducati first ride. No commentary, because I really want to focus on learning or understanding how that bikes feel on a typical curvy road. And frankly speaking, I'm very, very happy of how it has turned out. I have slapped on the Rosso 4 tires that were introduced, I think, late 2023, and are one part of the evolution, I guess, of the old tires I have on the Super Sport Rosso 3s. And why the Rossos, not the Rosso Corsas, or even the Super Corsas, is frankly, you guys know how I ride. I'm a street rider. I tend to ride even in the winters, in traffic. So yeah, street tires are the way to go for me. Rosso Corsas are great. Super Corsas are even better, don't get me wrong. They make you feel like a Superman, like I mentioned many times before. But in the end, what I need is consistency, even in bad weather, and a bit more longevity as well. So I thought, yeah, the Rosso 4s are the way to go. And after that ride, hell, it is still a great tire. More than happy with it. Speaking of great tires, the Rosso 6, sorry, not Rosso, haha. The name has been stuck in my head. The Road 6s on the Street Triple is definitely paying itself off already. Oh, that was one beat. That does not feel good. I've been commuting on this bike, as you guys may know. And even for all those straight line commutes stuck in traffic and stuff, The center patch is still very nicely rounded, and when I'm in these kind of nice sweepy roads, it still feels very good to flick around. So yeah, they definitely have it's not squared off yet, which is very different with the Super Corsas, which has already been squaring off due to my Hokkaido trip and everyday commute. The street triple itself has just reached 10,000 kilometers, just past 10,000 kilometers, I think. Quick check, yeah, 10,049 kilometers on the odometer. How is it holding up? Frankly speaking, I'm a bit unhappy with Triumph. This is my first Triumph, so after hearing all the good praises of it, its build quality, its paint job and such, yeah, it looks good, don't get me wrong. The paint job is fantastic. The build quality, on the other hand, I have to say it's good too. What I found lacking of Triumph is reliability. And I did not expect myself saying this. First of all, as you guys may know, the clutch cable over here has been cutting through that metal holder, that metal ring over there. So I got it replaced under warranty and now cover it up with hard plastic tubing. It doesn't look good, but I think that's the only way I can take care of it for now. And another mishap has happened in the late, in a couple of months, I think. Twice so far, the quick shifter has stopped responding. Once in the rain, so I thought it was water. But the second time it was like a great day just like this. I have no idea why. The quick shifter just refuses to shift. So I have to go back to my dealer, and they did have a look, but no conclusions yet because it's working now. Yep, it's definitely working. So hopefully Triumph will replace that under warranty too, but no promises yet. And speaking of the paint job, finally, I am again not really happy about how it is holding up. Ducati and Honda, two prior bikes I had, especially the Honda, which is way cheaper than this bike, their clear coat held up very well. All of my bikes are coated with glass coating, so there is no difference in that. The Honda, I rode it around 23,000 kilometers or 24,000 kilometers. The paint looked fine. Even though it's all plastic, it still looks really good. Nice and shiny, no scratches. It held up very well. Same with the Ducati. That bike, I think I rode it for 13,000 kilometers. And still, no fading. Everything looks great. It held up until I let go of it. But the Triumph, oh my god. The plastic on the seat panel behind the behind me, beside the pillion seat, scratch up so easily, like stupid easily. That's why I replaced them with carbon fiber ones, and it's holding up so pretty well so far. The tank right over here, I'm not sure if you can see my finger here or not. There has been swirls and obvious damage, I have to say, in the clear coat. I had it polished out and switched to this new tank bed, but I don't know. As a whole, Triumph's paint job, it looks great, it looks deep, but the clear coat, It's super soft. I don't know why. Maybe it's my coating. I use the same product. It should be the same. Well, I don't know. Obviously, it is way prone to scratches than my previous bikes. But enough with the moaning. Let's enjoy the last bit of this road. And the great weather. Oh yeah. Such a great day. Before I let you go, guys, remember, we are very, very, very close to that 500 subscriber mark. And we are doing an AMA, Ask Me Anything, on the video on the top right corner. Please do leave your questions there, and when we hit that 500 mark, I will answer all your questions at once. If you have anything about living in Japan, riding in Japan, getting a license, or just getting a bike here, leave it there. I'll get back to it. Alright, this has been William. Thanks for joining me, and see you next time. Bye-bye.